Here we are in the backyard of 901 Ressegue. What's really interesting to me is it's a small lot, but it has a lot of space back here. The electric box is over there, one electric meter. That's the access to the basement there. And it does have this side gate that has a step down, so you'd put a railing or something where your Airbnb guests would enter. Now there's a curb cut on the other side of these double gates. And depending on what setbacks the city made you do, I don't know how far they'd bring you in from the alley. You'd probably need your garage to be 15 feet from this 9th Street, but I do see plenty of room for a 2-car garage back here and still having some yard. And while that yard is not grass now, you could surely make it grass. This is some rubbery stuff. You don't need to keep any of these. This could turn into different grass. Outdoor dining, al fresco dining. And we're gonna tour the basement apartment. Paint looks great. And finishes look great and modern. Like a few details. They need a doorstop. Now these stairs are a little steep. There is a handrail. I can't tell, this is probably some older conduit wiring. And when I come down, there's a noticeable temperature difference, as one might expect with a basement. And there's some funkiness, like in terms of cabinets. Like, I don't know, oh, this doesn't open. Okay, don't know what that is. Shower is a really cool way of making it look bigger than it is. And then we've got these funky spaces here where there's sort of unfinished basement-y, creepy stuff. And there's 2 of these that I might actually block off. And this water heater looks newer-ish, but I would kind of maybe make it, either finish it off and make it a closet or block it off for an Airbnb just so they don't have to feel like they're in a creepy basement. That door there has a similar kind of unfinished space behind it. Now you do have this coming down in the ceiling, and it's at the tip of my fingers in height, which can be measured later if that detail is needed. And it's a little echoey. Misha's upstairs. And I can kind of hear her. It's pretty quiet though. Nice base molding, nice separation of fluffy carpeted area. Nice open shelf closet, which is kind of perfect for an Airbnb. I hate putting things behind closet doors. Now, this is what I think makes it semi-non-conforming. This egress window probably doesn't go out far enough, but if you put a ladder in there, you would be very unlikely to have someone trapped in this room. But I don't think that egress window can be made to go out any further, and it's quite possible that that's not the right kind of window, and that window well isn't quite deep enough. So I think that might be an issue. Now, if this, I mean, it's an older place, so there's a lot of mixed feelings on whether you need to conform to modern codes for egress in 100-year-old homes. And that's, I mean, I don't know. That's a rabbit hole, and we can share research and go down it, but it's going to be a matter of personal preference and tolerance in the end. Now, we do have some other cabinetry down here. I think this is what maybe they took out upstairs, and I don't know if that goes with the house. Here's your furnace, and it looks pretty old. The AC looked newer. The water heater looked like it was a little newer. And then there's all of this other space that could be storage and some extra screens. But overall, and that is missing a cover. So, and then we've got lots of Romex. We've got a water supply line that's new. That looks like some conduit wiring, but it looks newer. Or no, maybe that's a gas line there. Everything I'm seeing that's exposed looks pretty updated until I get to, what's that? Maybe that's some galvanized. See a little galvanized? So it's going to be a mix of old and new, with most of the things that are within sight being new. I'll take a separate video for the upstairs. That's a cool inset little area. And I don't know why that's wood and not sheetrock, but hey, they went with it.